Hey guys, Mindy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mindy Simi. Today we are going to be continuing my Let's Build Newcrest series. I'm really excited for this speed build. This is a clothing shop attached to a bookstore, and you can download this on the gallery under Mindy 1990. I did name it Downtown Shops because I'm creative like that. No, I just couldn't really think, I couldn't really think of like a creative name. That's what I'm so horrible about. Like I literally just name things after what they are. Like this is my suburban home. This is a blue house. It's bad. I'm not creative like that. I probably should like think a little bit more about that. Anyways, so this has been recorded and edited for a while. I am just now doing the voiceover. It's been like a week, over a week. I started babysitting another child, so I've been like really busy. As you guys know, I do babysit for a living, so my hands are pretty much tied, and the only time that I really get to do voiceovers or any type of recording is in the nighttime when my children are asleep and all of my babysitting children have left for the day. So yeah, it's a pretty neat build. I think it's not too cluttered. I wanted to make it a point to not clutter it a whole bunch simply because that's just the type of style that it is. I want it to look like they are maybe old buildings that have been there for a while and they've been renovated and made new, and that's kind of the theme that I'm going with the downtown area. As you can see with the buildings on the side, the flower shop, I don't know, the flower shop I think looks like it was probably like original there, but on the other side I actually have, I think I did, maybe I did just like a quick tour of that, but it's not finished. It's a flower shop and it is a coffee shop and a cupcake, like a bakery, and it's really super cute. I do need to finish that, and I will do a tour for you guys when I do. Anyways, yeah, it's been absolutely crazy in my life. I had to tell you guys a story, so brace yourselves, okay? This is a big one. So I went to a store that's pretty popular like in the eastern side of America, and they have like a gas station to it. Well, I went late at night because kids were in bed, and sometimes it's just easier to go to the store without children, like as you all know, and typically in the later part of the day the store is not super packed. So I went by myself, and I have a van because I am like the epiphany of a soccer mom. Like that's totally me. I am soccer mom all over. So, and I enjoy it too, so I can't say that I don't enjoy it. But anyway, so I went into the store, did my grocery shopping, and when I came outside, there was a group of older men standing outside. And I typically don't judge people by what they're wearing or how they look, but like, ew. They were rough looking. And so I was a little bit, like, all these alarms were, like, going off inside my head, okay? So I approached my van, and I'm kind of looking at him, and the guy's like, hey, you have a flat tire. And I looked down, and my tire was completely flat, which was really weird because it was just fine before I got there. So I'm kind of, like, freaking out, alright? I'm alone. I have no way to protect myself. And there's just a group of older men who could definitely take me down if they wanted to. So there's a gas station, like I said, attached to the store, and they offer to help me pump air in my tire. And against my better judgment, I was like, okay, I drove my car over there. I drove like as good as I could with a flat tire over to the air pump, and the guy starts filling up my tire, but my tire wouldn't fill up. And we're standing there and standing there. First of all, he's like, okay, you need $1.50 for the air. I'm like, okay. So without even thinking, like, I'm pulling out my wallet in front of these guys. Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm just trying to think the best. Like, they're really trying to help me, okay? So I pull out my wallet. Stupid of me. I know. I'm digging for change. I had my back turned to the, I mean, like, at any time, these guys could have just bludgeoned me. And I get the $1.50. He starts trying to pump air in my tire. Well, the air wouldn't stay in the tire. And he's like offering me rides home. And I don't know, like it was just really weird. And I went to get into my car because I told him, I was like, you know what, I'll just call my husband and my grandpa and they'll take care of it. It'll be okay. And I went to get into my car, and the guy blocked me. Like he stood right in front of my door, and he's like, nah, baby girl, it's okay. We got you. And I was like, no. Do not call me baby girl. Like, I ain't your baby girl. Don't call me that. And immediately, like, I freaked out. Like, see, I can be pretty mouthy when I want to, but when I'm in situations like that, I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. And fortunately, there was a guy who was pumping gas at the time, and he heard the guy say that to me, and I think he realized that something was going on, and he said, "Is everything okay over here?" And there was no attendant at the station at this point, so it was like 10:30, 11 at night, and this guy comes over and he's like, "Is everything okay over here?" And the creepy guy that was like blocking the door, he's like, "Yeah, brah, we're fine," or something like that. And at this point, like, I had my phone in my hand the whole time, and I'm just like absolutely terrified. I was shaking so bad. I was shaking so, like, it was just, I was scared. Like, I really thought like these guys were gonna hurt me. And so I just told the guy, I was like, "Look, I'm just gonna call the police." And he was like, I don't even remember what he said. Like, I was just so scared. He, like, basically they booked it. They cussed me out. They booked it. I got into my van. I locked my door because I couldn't go anywhere. Like, my tire was completely flat. Like, when I say flat, I was like flat. It was gone. And they had just like sat in their car for the longest time, like beside my car, like a couple parking spots over. So naturally, like, I'm freaking out. I probably should have called the cops. Like, looking back on it, I really should have called the cops, but I didn't. I don't know. There was like a part of me that was like, "It's okay. It's okay. They're just being nice," but they really weren't being nice. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what would have happened to me if that guy didn't like say something to them. So I don't know. Anyways, they eventually left. My grandpa got there. We had to leave my van, and we ended up having to replace the tire. So it was a whole mess. Well, I guess we didn't replace the tire. My grandpa was able to actually fix it because what had happened was it just fallen off the rim. So my grandpa was actually able to fix it. But yeah, it was pretty terrifying. I was scared. I don't know. And then, like, there was this part of me that was like afraid that they would follow me home. And I think if they left that easily, they probably weren't going to spend time following me home. But yeah, it was pretty terrifying. So be safe out there, guys. It was scary. Anyways, that's my story of the day. I hope you guys are all doing well. As you can see, I've almost finished the clothing shop. Again, if you look at it, there's really not much in there. It's pretty basic. And like I said, I wanted to leave it that way for a reason. It's supposed to look like that. It kind of reminds me of like maybe like a locally owned clothing shop. Like maybe not like a name brand or anything. It's not like a chain. It's just somebody locally owns it. And I really like that. I did have my Sims go in and actually try it. I turned off like aging and story progression and everything. My dog is under my desk, like pushing at my feet. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, sorry. So anyways, I turned off aging and I turned off story progression, and I had some, like, the Falls family go check it out, and everything works pretty well. And the other family that I had, I made up this family. I'm part of this Simmers group on Facebook. It's called Simmers United. It's a really fun group, and so check them out if you get the time to. It's a closed group, which is really nice. But they do like a Fun Friday contest, and the contest was to basically build a bedroom for a set of twins, any age, any gender, and like one twin is preppy and the other is kind of like goth, and you know, they don't really get along. So that was the challenge, and I actually won that challenge. So I will upload that room on the gallery again, Mindy 1990, so you can check that out. Actually, I think it might already be uploaded. I'm gonna have to check. Either way, I will get it up for you guys. Again, Mindy 1990. Just search that because I don't remember what I named it. But if you want to download this current speed build that we are watching, it is called, like I said, Downtown Shops. I am not very creative with that. So yeah, again, check that out and make sure to follow me on the gallery. I love the updates that they've done with the gallery. They made it so much easier to use. To be honest, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. I think we all are, but you know what? I'm happy that I can navigate the gallery a little bit easier now. I honestly didn't use the gallery a lot in the past, but I was just browsing it yesterday after the update, and I was pretty pleased with it. So I was like, yeah, I really need to use the gallery more. Yeah, so I went to take, I did not put screenshots at the end of this video, and I do apologize for that. Like, I realized at the last minute that I forgot to do that. So again, I apologize. However, I went to go take pictures, like screenshots of this, and I was in live mode, and I hit the tab key, and I'm trying to take pictures, and it was raining, and this guy who was working in the clothing shop as cashier got naked and walked outside, and I was like, what is this guy doing? There's little kids around. He was completely naked, you guys. And he was showering in the rain. So I have this picture of him showering in the rain. I honestly think I'm going to use it for my thumbnail. I really think I'm going to, but I was so mad. I was like, hurry up and get out of the way. Hurry up and get out of the way. Finally, he left. And then this other guy came out of the bookshop and was showering naked in the rain. Like, all of these Sims are showering naked in the rain. Like, oh my goodness. I was so frustrated. I'm like, would you guys put clothes on, for crying out loud? It was kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. They need to make it so, like, maybe that's not, like, a super reoccurrent thing. I don't know. Anyways, we are coming to the end of this. I did make a second story to the bookshop, as you can see, or the bookstore, as you can see there. I don't want to say that I didn't put much time in it, but I'm not pleased with it. So, you guys, click the like button, click the notification button, make sure to check this out, and I love you all. I will see you later. Bye.